Welcome all of you in online teaching learning process. Today we will see inorganic chemistry experimental section in the BSc second chemistry. So in case of chemistry practicals, due to COVID situation, we cannot carry the experiments in the laboratory, so there are restrictions. So here we will carry these experiments theoretically through online mode. Overall, in BSc second practical exam for 100 marks. Out of this, inorganic chemistry carries 35 marks, organic chemistry carries 30 marks, physical chemistry carries 25 marks, and journal carries 10 marks. So you can write your journals by using these experimental demonstrations. We can provide you the readings, then you can write your experiment on previous year journal pages, or if pages are not available, then take new pages or write the experiments on any page available to you. So today we will start inorganic chemistry experimental part. So in case of inorganic chemistry experiments, first section is a gravimetric estimations, then second one is a preparations, and third one is a volumetric estimations. So today we will complete gravimetric estimation section. So experiment, that is gravimetric determination of iron as Fe2O3. First experiment is a gravimetric estimation of iron and gravimetric estimation of barium. So we will complete all these two. What is gravimetric analysis? So in case of gravimetric analysis is the quantitative measurement of analyte by weighing pure solid form of the analytic. So in the case of gravimetric estimation, we can determine weight of the compound. So this is a quantitative measurement. In case of gravimetric estimation, precipitate of FeOH thrice ferric hydroxide is formed. So it is a brown colored precipitate. First, before starting the experiment, first we will see some experimental or apparatus part or some precipitate which will be formed in the experiments. This is a desiccator, so which is designed by glass, in which we can place crucible. This is a crucible, silica crucible. So having the capacity to become thermally stable up to 1100 degrees Celsius. These are the crucibles along with lid, and this is a desiccator. So these are crucible and this is a desiccator. Desiccator, we can place the crucible in the desiccator, and there is a calcium carbonate mixture which can absorb moisture. So due to this crucible is a dry in condition. Then this is a ignition technique. In case of ignition, clay pipe triangle is used. Crucible is placed on it, and by using burner we can heat it at high temperature. But in our laboratory we are using mechanical burner, that is silica crucible heater. Within 5 minutes we can burn all the material by using this crucible. Then what are the steps of gravimetric analysis? In case of gravimetric analysis, first we prepare the sample solution, then precipitation is carried out by adding the reagent, then digestion is carried out, then after digestion filtration and washing is carried out. After that, drying or ignition is carried out, and weighing and calculation. So these are the simple techniques which are carried out in every gravimetric experiments. Then we will start first experiment. In case of gravimetric analysis, experiment number 1 is gravimetric estimation of iron. So aim of the experiment is to estimate gravimetrically iron as iron oxide or ferric oxide from the given solution of ferrous ammonium sulfate and free sulfuric acid. So there are apparatus and chemicals, concentrated HNO3, solid NH4Cl and ammonia. What is the principle of gravimetric estimation? So here ferrous iron means Fe2 plus is first oxidized to ferric. Fe2 plus is converted into Fe3 plus by using oxidizing agent like nitric acid. So ferric iron Fe3 plus is precipitated as FeOH thrice using ammonia in the presence of ammonium chloride, common salt, and it is further weighted as Fe2O3 on ignition. So this is the basic theme of this experiment. In the procedure, we highlight the procedure because only theoretically we are carried out the experiment. In laboratory we cannot carry out the experiment. So please see the procedure. First we are diluting the given solution to 250 ml using volumetric flask, and after that we are pipette out 50 ml, that is 25 ml. By using 25 ml pipette, we are pipetting 50 ml solution into 500 ml beaker, and into that we are adding concentrated HNO3 3 ml and boiling for 5 minutes. During this, ferrous Fe2 plus oxidized to Fe3 plus, and naked eye we can see the pale yellow color. Then dilute the whole solution to about 200 ml with distilled water and boil the solution. After that we are adding 2 gram NH4Cl and precipitate of iron as brown ferric hydroxide will be formed by adding 1:1 ammonia in slight excess mode. Then boil the solution for 5 to 10 minutes and allowed to kept aside to settle the precipitate. After that we are washing the precipitate by decantation 4 times with hot water, and after that we filter the solution through Whatman filter paper number 41. Whatman paper means there is a specific pore size. After that we are drying the precipitate on air cone and carried out the ignition and strong heating in crucible till the black ash of the filter paper turns into white ash of FeOH thrice. That is, FeOH thrice converts into Fe2O3, and finally we are carried out the weight. Then these are the observations. Weight of the crucible, we are not carried lead. W1 weight of crucible plus residue. There is no first heating, second heating, only we are writing W2 is equal to and weight of residue W. These are the reactions and relation. Then in the case of calculations, that is W gram weight of the residue is equal to Fe2O3 quantity. Then 50 ml diluted solution is W gram Fe2O3. Then 250 means 5 times W. Then relation is a 159.7 gram Fe2O3 is equal to 784 gram ferrous ammonium sulfate. So there is a relation in previous slide. So 5W Fe2O3 is equal to 784 into 5W divided by 159.7. By using this we can calculate the A gram quantity, that is quantity of ferrous ammonium sulfate in the given solution. And then again another relation, 159.7 gram Fe2O3 is 111.7 gram of iron. So here 5W gram Fe2O3 is equal to B gram. B means quantity of iron in the given solution, and these are the results. So in case of gravimetric estimations, we are quantitatively determining the amount of iron present in the sample, given sample solution. Then in case of iron, the results are, that is for 20 ml, the results started from 0.163 gram. And it is ranges from 20 ml to 22, 24 up to 30, that is 250.250 gram is the last answer. Then in case of gravimetric estimation of barium, so here aim is to estimate gravimetrically barium as barium sulfate from the given solution. Apparatus, that is same, measuring flask, beaker, washing bottle. Chemicals, concentration, dilute H2SO4, distilled water. Then principle is barium can be precipitated as barium sulfate in hot dilute H2SO4 and weighed as such on ignition. So here to precipitate barium, we are adding barium sulfate. We are adding warm dilute H2SO4 and we are getting white colored barium sulfate. So procedure is, that is dilute the given solution to 50 ml volumetric flask. Then we are pipette out 50 ml into 500 ml beaker. Into that we are adding 100 ml distilled water, then 3 ml HCl and boiling it. Then adding warm or boiling solution of 2 normal H2SO4, 2 test tubes. Then we are getting white colored precipitate and we are keeping this solution on sandbath for 30 minutes to settle all the precipitate at the bottom, that is called digestion. Then we are filtering this through Wattmann filter number 42. This is a specific pore size filter paper, and washing by after decantation, and filter and wash it on with hot water several times and dry the precipitate on air cone, and after ignition we are weighing the actual weight of the barium present in the sample. So observations are same as like iron, weight of crucible with residue, cancelling the first second rating, only W2, and weight of residue. This is the reaction and this is the relation. Calculations are same as like iron, that is W gram weight is equal to, that is 50 ml of the dilution is equal to W gram, then 250 means 5 W gram. Given solution 5 W gram, so 233.42 BaSO4 is equal to 244.36 BaCl to H2. Then 5 times W, we are dividing all this, we are getting A gram. A means quantity of BaCl in the given solution, and after that equating this we are getting the actual quantity of barium in the given solution. So these are some samples to write the experiment. You can write the experiment as per the given format. So first AM, apparatus, chemical, principle, procedure on one side, and at the left side there is a observations, then reactions and relation, and next page there is a calculations on blank side, and all remaining procedure on the right side, and results at the bottom. So here answer is for 20 ml, it is a near about 140 to 150.140 gram. So this is the for iron, and for barium also we can carry the experiment the same like this. Write the experiments on any page, or if you have journal pages, previous year journal pages, you carried out the experiments as given in this format, that is at right side all the procedure and left side all the reaction, observation, calculations. Then on next page remaining calculations and procedure and results. and for barium the results are started from 0.190 gram to 0.270 gram. So this is about the gravimetric estimations of iron and barium. So here we have completed two experiments, barium and iron. So now you can write your two experiments, gravimetric estimation of iron and gravimetric estimation of barium, on the pages. If you have previous year pages, or if there is a if you don't have the pages, then write the experiment on any page. That is in market, if you are getting such pages, then write it, all the experiments. So in this lecture we have completed gravimetric estimations of iron and barium. So within this week you complete all these experiments. In next lecture we will see the titrimetric estimations and preparation part. So thank you all of you for listening this video.